Alright, let's make a character. I'll be called, Tinkle Winkle. Tinkle Winkle. There we go. Tinkle Winkle level 1.
We paid a heavy price. But the trap worked.
You seem surprised.
It's been a while since we've had a win. How long will it hold?
I've never entrapped a being like this. But the bonds hold. For now.
How do we dispose of it?
I'm just a witch. You're the soldier.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
How do you kill a spirit, though?
If you kill the mortal vessel while it's bound, the spirit may perish within. If it escapes...
It's listening to us.
What are you?
Others of your kind name us Ethereal.
Why have you invaded our world?
Your world. We existed first, but were managed by your corrupt gods. Your part opened the way, and now we return to claim that my right should be ours.
I've heard enough of this rubbish. Let's hang it.
Destroy this vessel, and I will find another. I have tasted its desires and emotions. Your kind is weak. You have already lost this war.
Do it.
Captain!
Cut him down!
What? Are you mad? Better safe than sorry.
The spirit has fled!
This is a human now.
The captain is correct. When they awaken, they won't remember a thing.
The Ethereal was right. The war is lost. We're a resistance now, and we need every human survivor we can call to our cause. Maybe this one here can still die with some honor. If they ever wake up, send them to me. If they don't, bury him deep with the others.
What a grim dawn. So grim.
Still drawing breath, I see. You're one lucky bastard, I'll give you that. Best go speak to Captain Bourbon right away. He seems to have a plan for you now that we've spared your life.
What happened? How did I get here?
You were possessed, so we strung you up. Seems the spirit fled your body before your life ran out. I'd have left you to hang, but the captain had other plans. He sees some purpose in you, and I'm not going to argue.
Where can I find this captain then?
He's up the road, in the courtyard. Don't make me regret cutting you down.
I'll be on my way then.
Running around here for? If you're not gonna make yourself useful, we may as well get another noose ready. No sense in keeping around another mouth to feed.
Well, that's cool. Bridge once connected Devil's Cross into Arcavanian foothills northwest. It must be restored before you can cross. It'll take 6 scrap and 3,000 iron bits to repair. Apparently it's supposed to be a really fun action RPG. try.
So you're the one we almost hung. I didn't really see a sense in it, but then again, no one really cares what old Barnabas thinks. You really should go speak with the captain. He'll be the one deciding whether there's a place for you here at Devil's Crossing.
Yeah, the game just got a patch recently in June, so they're still like actively developing it. Oh look, it's the possessed one. Tell you what, we don't have enough money for voice acting for side characters, so you, the streamer, will have to read it. I've got something that needs doing, and I'll pay good to see it done. I'm not quite sure you've got what it takes to come back with some blood on your boots. Maybe I'll reconsider. Just try to make sure it's not your own blood.
You're not looking too bad for someone just come back from the brink of death. You were taken, possessed by the same creatures that have been reanimating these zombies here. Normally, I'd have burned you with the rest to be safe, but we've lost too many people to the dead. I need someone expendable, someone with nothing to lose but a lot to gain. Right now, you're that person. Prove your worth to me, and the survivors of Devil's Crossing may just welcome you.
What is it you want me to do?
The bodies of the dead are rising again in some horrible unlife. Corpses don't just get up and move around on their own. Something is reanimating our deceased with ethereal energy. We have observed the dead for some time, and they appear to be flooding Lower Crossing from the Burial Hill, just beyond town. I want you to go to the Burial Hill, find whatever is controlling these abominations, and destroy it.
Where can I find Burial Hill?
You will need to fight your way through Lower Crossing. Once you've crossed the stream on the far side of town, there will be a beaten path leading up to Burial Hill. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I'd be asking a lot of my people to welcome you with open arms, too. Help us in our hour of need, and I will open Devil's Crossing to you.
I'll find what's reanimating these corpses. Well, mad friend, have I seen you before? Perhaps we've met on the road somewhere. Koi is my name. I'm a traveler, trader, a keeper of the strange. There's a time when, well, no matter. I've traveled always in the shadows. Tired of these illusions. Say no more. I have just a product for you. Receive item illusion be gone. Fill with 100% authentic illusion purging powder. Right click to remove illusion. What is illusion? I don't know what that means. Like transmogs? Oh. I don't need that then. Ah, die, beasts. Charge hand blunderbuss of alacrity. They have guns in this game. Cool. Combat doesn't look too hot. We literally don't have any abilities yet. We're level 1 and auto attacking. This combat looks awful. I'll keep pew-pewing. Is there a way to see all interactable objects? Mole, thank you so much for that 23-month resub. Freaking awesome. Alt shows items, but it doesn't seem like you can do interactable stuff. Like destroyable crates and stuff. Level up. You leveled up, gain skill and attribute points when you sign to the skill window and characters. Soldier. Looks like a melee class. Demolitionist. Looks like Pyrotechnic masters the Imperial Arm. Demolitionists are part engineer, part sorcerer. Used to break enemy ranks, breach fortifications with their devastating array of explosive destruction magic. They usually prefer to fight at range, engage enemies with guns, traps, and explosives, but they can be proficient with melee weapons. A cultist. Once hunted by a pure force with effort to control eldritch power, cultist craft focuses heavily on summoning and borrowed powers from 3 witch gods, Bismiel, Soliel, and Dreg. These diverse arts include abhorrent curses, spells that inflict damage with their poison, acid, and tropic energy. Excelling at neither sword nor gun, they could use either to augment their offense. Nightblade. Nightblades sell all manner of martial weapons. They're feared more deadly for blade magic, the secret of their trade. Arcanist. To Arcanist, manifestation of magic is not some unexplainable mystery of the will of the gods, but a science meant to be unraveled. The pursuit of knowledge drives all Arcanists eager to discover new technique to make their namesake. Arcanists warp ethereal and elemental energy to their will, and devastating demonstrations of power that rival small armies. Shaman. Hailing from untamed Northland, shamans were the spiritual leaders of guardians of the people, claiming an astounding attunement to the wilds and their patron deity, Mogden, capable of wielding terrible forces of nature against their foes, or even calling on savage beasts to come to their aid. Shamans excel in the use of brutal two-handed melee weapons, but they can easily adapt to other tools of war when conjuring their primal powers. Inquisitor. Member of the esteemed Lucanari Order, Inquisitor responsible for protecting a brilliant empire from the dangers of arcane and the occult. Over centuries, Inquisitors gathered countless relics of unimaginable power. The duty sometimes to overwhelm safety, and some of the relics were studied, in turn replicated for use of the Inquisitor. While they excel with ranged weapons, Inquisitors are armed with an arsenal of relics of arcane runes, allow them to be more capable of close quarters combat. Necromancer. Through modern necromancers hail from Order of Death Vigil, trading the mysterious Urberg. Not all choose secluded life. While their profession naturally inspires fear and revulsion, necromancers of Cairn seek balance through research and mastery over ultimate fate that awaits all mortals, death. Necromancers make heavy use of conjuring force, skeletal minions, and sapping the very vitality from their unwary foes, though entering the fray themselves with martial weapons is not unheard of. And then Oathkeeper. Whether they hail from the Temple of Meneth or their souls of the witch gods, all Oathkeepers have 2 things in common: unflinching loyalty and zealous fury. Oathkeepers are the guardians of sacred tombs, keepers of the faithful, and ardent enforcers of Twitch Prime. They do not merely hide behind a shield or their divine powers. Oathkeepers are weapons upon which they will spill the blood of unworthy and exact the righteous power. Let's see what stuff they get. Shield. Shaman. Boom, boom, boom. Devouring Swarm. Grasping Vines. Pact. Call upon the Beast God to bestow nature blessing to you and your allies. Wind Devil. Brute Force. These practitioners favor a closer connection to the wilds through animalistic rate rather than fragile weapons. 2-handed melee and 2-handed ranged weapon bonus. Wendigo Totem. Primal Bond. Summon Briarthorn. Tenacious beasts born of brambly wood and wild magic. Skilled the shamans. Creature to aid them in battle. Only one Briarthorn can be summoned at any time. Briarthorn scales with pet bonuses. It seems like there's so many options. Boom, boom. I'm thinking about Demolitionist, because Demolitionist sounds like guns and fire. Guns and fire. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going guns and fire. Boom. I'm gonna go guns and fire, Demolitionist. Boom, boom. Okay, so I just picked Fire Strike. Deadly alchemical technique cause martial attacks to combust the air around the enemy. When used as your default weapon attack, Fire Strike inflicts additional damage. So main hand damage, and then adds fire damage and physical damage. So that's my new auto attack then. So I use this instead of my regular default attack, right? Perfect. Apparently in this game at level 10 you get the multi-class. Is there a way to turn on where you can see all the things you can break, like the jug and stuff? No. Just items. Well, that's fine. Does this game have an overlay map like other games where you can see like a transparent map overlay over the game? It doesn't? Aw. Uh-oh. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we're gonna go Demolitionist. And I'm going to scale the hell out of my fire. We got our first piece of gear, everybody. 6% physical, 8% internal trauma damage. Okay. I hear that in this game, gear becomes really, really long. Like, one piece of gear can have a laundry list of stats on it later on. Oh, that's much bigger now. I can actually see the mini-map. Oop, 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 oop. It's very convoluted. Warped Francis's gun. We might as well dual-wield guns. Actually, I can't do that apparently. Never mind. 8% chance on so there's... Oh, you need a skill for dual wielding. Oh, I forgot I have attribute point too. Now, as a Demolitionist, if I want to do heavy fire damage, do I want to be scaling Spirit or Cunning? Cunning, Spirit, and Physique. Physique gives health, bonus health and health regen. Cunning gives health, physical damage, pierce damage, duration damage. Spirit gives bonus magic damage, bonus duration, bonus energy. Let's see. Is there a hit chance stat? Like chance to hit? You only get as much cunning and spirit later on for your gear requirements. 80% of your points go into physique. Really? Why physique? For, like, survivability? Offensive ability. Chance to hit 97.9. These wear good armor and gear. Okay. Can I do a little bit of both, like physique and cunning? Or I can just save the points and then do it based on what gear I need to equip something. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll save my points, and then when I need to equip something, then I'll spend the points. Probably safety. And is there respecs in town for this game? Yep. Okay. Good. Oh, let's read the note. I'm trapped here. Oh, I got experience points. I realize now I will die in this house. Margaret! I fear that you're already dead, so it may not be so bad if I am shortly to join you. If by some miracle you yet live and return here to find this note, please know I am not angry with you. I never regretted our life together, but now my only regret is that I lost my temper and spoke unkind words when we last parted. I hope you don't think of me a coward for what I'm about to do. They're already in the house. I've barricaded myself in this room, but it's only a matter of time before they break through. All I can do now is choose the manner in which I face death. I'd rather die a man than be changed into one of those horrid things eaten alive. I will love you always, Francis. Let's turn down that music a little bit. It's not great. A little loud. Scrap metal howdah. Oh, level 3. Cocktails. Improvised firebombs leave a self-fueled blaze upon effective against tight groups. So if I do that, I get 2% more main hand damage, a little bit more fire, and more physical. I think I want to go for the deeper tree stuff. Okay, I'll spend my points in those. We're going to play more Anno tonight as a nice relaxing stream. I like my night streams to be a game that's chill and relaxed. Yeah, I have all the DLC installed. Apparently some of them are really good, like Crucible and stuff. Scrap metal greatsword. Hello. Arbormaster logs, lower crossing. Autumn fogs are appearing early this year, but traffic remains unusually high. There's a steady flow of small craft coming down from Malmoth, the other townships to the northeast. Some of the boats are barely afloat, burdened with what looks like people's every possession. These travelers, sometimes entire family, bring with them strange tales of war and the unnatural. Bunch of hogwash riling up the soft townsfolk. Can't complain though. Keeps the dock busy. Most are westbound, trying to get as far away as they can. The lads on the docks are starting to lose their nerve. Some have talked about setting out west themselves, but I'm sure this all is nonsense and will pass. Youth are getting caught up in the energy of the moment. There's that loot filter, right? What do you press to change the loot filter? So I can filter out white items. I don't think I want those. Left of your health. Common, no common. So those junk items I don't want to see. Good. Let's see what's in this house. Hello. Omen's Axe of Celery? Eh. I'm going guns. Ooh. There's some secret areas in the game that are behind unhighlighted objects and not shown on the map. Ooh, so it's worth exploring the environment. Yeah, some celery. $200 to explore everything. Good. That's called value for your money right there. I'm going in blind. I'm not really like planning anything ahead of time. I plan on guns and fire with Demolitionist. Maybe some other class that complements fire as well. This game doesn't look like it has an overlay map. Just a regular map and a compass. Inquisitor gives you dual wield? Interesting. Might just go two-handed though. Apparently someone was telling me that when you combine a dual class, they combine to form a third class. So you're not just like this plus that, you like form a third class. In like in name. So instead of being like you get called something else. I need a better weapon. Alright, level up again. Cocktails concocted more conventional ran low. Provides fire bombs with self-fuel blaze. Crossing over, as many demolitionists mentioned, to dabble in the sorcerer's arts, pyromancy, life ability, imbue yourself. Your browse, living flake, augments attacks, retaliates at enemies. I'll do the aura and then this firebomb thing. I'll do 2 levels of the firebomb thingy. The cocktail. Yeah, the aura seems really good. So I set this to my cocktail. And this to my aura. Actually, we'll do cocktail over here.